The one and only Ali.
Thank you everyone. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research and I found you, and I hate newer videos, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up. With one particular student like me, you have hundreds of students. You're just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi Amir, good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of the customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, this RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me, Mr. Amir. Thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her how is this program or something. So she said you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking for it.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because questions were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were, there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes, who does them can easily clear a PMP.
Amir, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me 1 year, one complete year. I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to book your exam, I still asked you, but are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said, yes, you're ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started encounter with your program through linking, so some of your thoughts, always motivated me, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back. Then I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amir, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, everyone should do your mock for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed, and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP. So I had to book for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching goal is for you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching on.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm not Amer Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then if you're left with always like two answers, which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. So thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had the foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands. Okay, so I'm in a coaching call. Please, once you, after the coaching call, I'll call you and then we can have a discussion, final discussion. Best of luck, Kishore. Gee, good morning, guys. You see, one more student has an exam, and today I want to share something with you before I share this thing. This coaching call, this session today is extremely important. I'm wearing a special cap here to show you how important this is. I'm loyal to a cause to make sure you become PMP. How do I do that? Here we have a person who just cleared PMP, and what a journey this guy had. Muzammil, congratulations on clearing PMP. Why don't you share your journey in your own way? Whatever you want to share, brother. This is your journey, so whatever you want to share, go ahead. Can you
Thank
help
you
me,
very much, sir. First of all, I would like to thank you for providing me assistance in all my journey from day one till passing my exam. And I am really very thankful to you and your team, specifically Mr. Said. He guided me, and you people, your role is more than a mentor or a coach. Really, I don't have any words for your sport and whatever you material provided me, moral courage you people provided me, and you people pushed me even for doing struggle and passing this exam. And I am very thankful to all of you. Sir, I think
How
your
was
mic
the?
is.
Yeah, I muted myself because your voice does not repel to that. So Muzammil, first of all, let's talk about today exam. How was the exam today?
Exam, if we say that was very challenging. If we say that it was easy, it will be a wrong. And if we say that it was impossible, it will also be a wrong. It was a challenging exam, and I think so. It's a PMI. We should realize that. Exam is exam, and it's a challenging job, and we need a hard effort, struggle, and it's continuous struggle for passing this exam. And we should keep in our mind that it's not an easy job. We should be well prepared, and we should have done a good practice on mocks and on simulator before going to the exam.
We should have done a great practice. Okay, let's walk through the time management and how those things were for your exam.
I 100% followed your suggestion, and whatever you told me guided me. For the first 60 question, I was continuously watching on the clock, and I spent 78 minutes on the first part of the exam, and because it contains more lengthy questions. And when I went to for the second part, it was also challenging If we say that it's an easy, it was not easy, but it's challenging. And I spent around 82, 78, 76 minutes in second part, and almost 74 minutes in third part. And when time management was nearly as you guided me, I followed your formula.
Hmm. You follow the formula. Let's walk through now a little bit of your journey. Can you share your entire journey in your own way? So how was the journey here?
I would like to share with you people who are listening me. Before Mr. Amir, I taken a class from Pakistan local PMI chapter, and he was also a good teacher. And after that, I taken a class of Mr. Andrew Ramdial. So many people knows who are in doing a PMP. And after that, uh, I studied a lot of material, specifically. Um, I joined a program for a simulator. I forgot its name exactly. I will tell you. Um, just let me see. Prepcast, sorry, Prepcast, and I learned so many things. But in spite of all of my efforts, all of my study simulator, when I went to the exam, I unfortunately I did not pass the exam. And then I see Mr. Amar on a YouTube, Facebook, and during that, my before appearing in my first exam, even I one time I talked with him, and he suggested me to join his program, but I did not. I will frankly tell you, I did not,
Why
and I
not? Why not? Why
was
not? Tell the reason. Tell the two reason.
because I already spent a lot of money and effort with other coordinators. That's the reason I was thinking that I will pass exam with this effort, but
Hmm.
unfortunately I did not. Then I contacted Mr. Amir and I joined his program, and there was a huge difference before joining and after joining. From the day of joining, when I started to take his classes, and later on when I started to do practice on simulator and hand-on mocks, really I learned a lot. There was a big difference before and after that. And I was today when I was going to the exam, and I was confident that with this practice, with this preparation, inshallah I will pass the exam, and I passed. And from I will tell everybody that join Mr. Amir and his community. They will help you till passing the exam. They will not leave in between. They are touching every day. They are asking performance progress every day. They are not leaving you till you pass the exam.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So this is kind of something I worked into that. Now let's go to a very important thing. Uh, from last at least for 1 month, what exactly I was, it's 3 July, it was 3 June, I was looking for, we were trying to shift a house and I had a call with you. What was you asking me? What was
I
you
was,
asking
I
from
was,
last 1 month? Not just him, his awesome facilitator Said, both of them. What were you asking me?
I was asking continuously, sir. I am ready for the exam. Please allow me. And Sarami was saying that no, it's not the right time. You must have to do more practice. And in the, I will tell you, add on one thing. When I joined his program, he took a promise from me, before my permission you will not go to the exam. And I said, okay sir, I will follow you, and until you allow me I will not go to the exam. And 1 month before, I talked with Mr. Said, he's my coordinator, and even he was agree with me, you are prepared. But Mr. Amir said no, it's not the time. You must have to do more mocks. Until I get 100% satisfaction, you will not go. And even my so many requests he did not allow it,
Hmm.
and he was right.
Now, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like giving exam today, Do you think if we have given the exam 1 month back, when you were kind of forcing me, when you are getting 70% plus in the mocks and you see other people with the less score, they are clearing. So do you think you would have passed the exam?
I am with you. You was right. I even I was getting more than 70% number in the mocks, but that was not the right time. In last month, he gave me very challenging mocks, very tough mocks, and I would like to share with you guys that when he was giving me hard mocks, even more than hard, ultra hard mocks, I was thinking in my mind that these type of questions PMI never will ask me in the exam. But when I actually went to the exam, there was a lot of difficult question that was similar in nature of what I did in my mocks already, and I easily passed the exam because I already done a good practice about these things.
Hmm. Okay, okay. This is a very important thing. Let's talk about 3 days back on Saturday. On Saturday, I gave you one mock, and I asked when you said when I said okay, go and book the exam. I gave you one mock. Now I want to share it with everyone who is in my program and who will be joining my program. I'm a very hard teacher. I'm not. I'm not that kind of a person who will say, "Okay, good, good." So I gave him a mock on Saturday. When I gave him, okay, you can book the exam. So what happened on Monday?
Yeah, on Sunday, sir give me a one exam, and when I solved first two three questions, I felt that this mock is very tough, and it will take a lot of time and energy. And I said that this is ultra hard mock, and PMI will never ask such questions. And deliberately, I was ignoring it, but Mr. Amir continuously was asking me even 2 3 times he called me, and I got shocked why in last 3 4 months he not called me for and never asked me, but no, he is urging me, where is the mock, what's the status, and then he pushed me, really he pushed me to do this, otherwise I was ignoring it. But that mock really was very helpful, very practical, and it was the same like of a PMI pattern.
Hmm. Okay, so now this is something I want to put into that. I want to show everybody like what was happening here. There are last 6 mocks I always give, okay, to every person's coach give it. But for every single student, I want to show that how important it is to have a customized roadmap. Good to see Baba sir with us. Okay, so he booked the exam on Sunday for 3rd of July. He asked me confirm. I said it confirm, booked it. I said him like now before that I have given him this mock, right? I gave him mock at 10:41 a.m. I said do it. Said I will do it. This is on Saturday. On Sunday he asked me. I said okay, do it. I asked him like the first time. First do this. Like I said, first do it. Then I saw, like I put it this, ye karo pehle, like do this first. Then I saw you already booked. I said, okay, share it to your facilitator also. And I said, did you do the mock? Said I will do. This is Saturday, Sunday. Then Sunday done. I asked, have you done it again? Again, I'm asking the mock. On Monday, he's sharing me the 60-60 question, which are the final mocks normally we give. 1, 2, 3, he did it. Sir, I did these mocks. I messaged him. He said, I will do. He did not reply on Tuesday. I asked him again. Sir, working on it, we'll do that. Like I called him then. After this, I called it. I called him. I said, do it right now. Now, why he was afraid, I will tell you. And the frightened was 100% right. He was afraid the mock was very hard. It's not needed. It will decrease his confidence, right? But I knew if he could get there's good score in it. And I called him. He said to me, "Sir, I will fail in this mock." I said, "Do that mock." And this is the confidence I was looking for. That in him, and I wanted to make sure whatever the exam come, he got 73% marks. I told him, "I'm sure dala hua hai. You got a good score." He did it. Then I told him, "Go and give the exam. Now you will clear the exam." And that is exactly what happened. When he gave the exam, his exam became extremely hard. This is this is I want to share to every single person who have exam now, July, August, most of the time the exams are more hard. Why? It's summer vacation in everywhere summer vacation, more people give exam. Now PMI does not share that, but I have been collecting data from this. But in the month of July, from mid of June till July till August, the exam become a little bit more interesting, right? And that is the time to have the highest success record. Our majority students always clear, like just he cleared. But it means you need to prepare better. It means you should not miss the coaching call. It means this is the time to get the PMP done. Okay, if you are prepared, you will get it done. Muzammil, how many questions from Agile, stakeholder communication? And guys, put your questions in the chat box so that we can take all the questions from Muzammil here.
I would like to say that, sir, from Agile, about 55 to 60% question was from Agile. And from hybrid, they clearly mentioned in the question it's a hybrid scenario. About after Agile, most of the times there was a hybrid questions, and that was difficult because their options was very similar. The choosing between which one is right, which is more right, it was difficult for me to choose which option is right and which is more right. And after that, few question about, you can say that 20% was from predictive.
Hmm. Hmm. 20% was from predictive. Okay, that's a awesome thing to look into that. Okay, I wouldn't say his scores were above control charts. That was the biggest problem. Like Said was saying, sir, other people getting normally students getting 55% to 65. That's a good score in random mock exam. That's a good score. His scores were above chart. Every single mock he did, it was 70% above. Okay, so what is the most useful method to pass? Do 180 mocks. G, what is your input into that?
I would like to say everybody that, as Mr. Amir said, when I appeared in my first exam, and then after few months after that, today I felt that PMI is more harder than that before. So that go don't, while when you people are doing a harder mocks, don't think in your mind that PMI will not ask such questions. Their scenarios are more tougher, and but the beauty of Mr. Amar is that he made the tougher things simpler for me. Even I would like to share everybody with that my personal views. 2 3 times in an exam, I smiled because when I study the read the statement of the question and the answer, it was similar what I already practiced, and it was easy for me to give the to choose the right answer because I already had a good practice. And all these efforts are from Mr. Amir and his team because they put a lot of energy on me and they prepared for me for such questions. But everybody should I think that there will be about 25% or 20% harder questions, and they should need they need a lot of effort now to pass the exam. It is different from last 3 4 months.
Hmm. It is different. This is very important thing that everyone should have exam according to their requirement. Everyone's exam is different, right? Everyone's exam is different, and we need to understand how to work into that, what your exam will be, and what we need to work into that. That's a very important thing, right? That's a very important thing. We need to see everybody has a different exam, and we worked into that way. The best success story I have seen. Okay, amazing, congratulations. Yes, congratulations, great, good assessment, thank you. Hats off. Nah, dry, sir. What was the most difficult area to answer?
Most difficult area I would like to share with you people that hybrid questions, because in that most of the options was right.
Hmm.
If we see that even in some questions I I confused. I spent more than required time on that because there was similarity. I was thinking this is right and this is also right. Then I I used elimination technique, and this elimination technique, Mr. Amir, is tell you people a lot of time during coaching and when he is guiding you, but people don't care about it. But in the exam, this is a big tool for you people to select the right answer because similarities and right options are very close, and only a one keyword or one letter is changing the answer. So that be careful and do use this elimination technique when you are doing practice.
Hmm. Use the elimination technique when you are practicing. That's the important thing, how to do things and how to work into that way. This is a very critical part that I need to put into the context. What's your average score in random? His scores were always different. His scores were above 70%. Mavish, he had a like that was one of the challenge. He was always saying to book the exam. I already explained that. Did you get drag and drop questions?
Yes, I got five drag and drop questions, and I am sure that all was right because I already had a good practice, and it was easy for me to drag and drop questions. And there was only one numerical question, and I already had a good practice for that numerical question, and I'm sure that my answer was right.
But the benefit of mathematical question is you know that it's right. Congratulations for Samir, your batchmate, Hussain, Nitin. Okay. If exams are, why don't we, why you should plan better yourself. The one of the reason is that if you plan better, you get it done. It's my responsibility, Fuad, to make sure what if the exam become impossible in September or November. I'm here for you. No? I'll tell you when you are ready and you will clear it. Okay. So during this month's, yeah, do the exam. I should not have said it. But yeah, sometimes it becomes difficult, sometimes it becomes easy. It's your luck. Like yesterday, one student cleared and he was saying that it was piece of cake. Today he's saying his exam was difficult. So yeah, but it can. How about time management? You are able to manage the time, right?
Time management is not a difficult thing when you had a good practice on simulator on mocks.
Hmm.
uh, it is not a big thing.
Hmm.
Most of the students think that it is very challenging. No doubt it is a challenging, but it can be managed. When you will reach uh, on the practice near to the exam, you will feel that this is not a big thing, and you will manage your time.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Sajid always asks interesting things. He said, in one line, before exam, what will you advise to focus more?
I would like everybody to say that keep in your mind that this is a challenging job, and do a lot of practice on the mocks and RCA, and and you should think. I think so. I am. It's my personal feeling. Tutors or coaches say that there is no need to memorize things, but as per my understanding, you should memorize the processes and their outputs. Everybody should know these things clearly, which one is the process and which is the output, because in the exam sometimes they give output and ask about the process group, and sometimes they give you the process group and give you three things, and one is the right output of that process group. If you people don't know about it, you will definitely choose the wrong thing. So that along with four values of agile, 12 principles, and along with that you people should know the 49 processes of the project management. You
But
should people memorize these things.
if you know what is happening in initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and control, it works or no?
It works because when you people will try to memorize the 49 processes, then definitely you will say the what which processes are in the initiation, which are in the planning, which are in the closing, which one is the execution. Because in the exam, examiner is giving one word: initiation or implementation, execution. When they are using these words, we instantly know that project is in execution, and we should not choose the thing which is in initiation like project charter, or we should not go for the closing outputs. We should choose the thing which are relevant with the execution phase.
Mm. Which are relevant to the execution ways. Everyone is trying now saying that east or west, Ratta is the best. Okay, so let's go to the next. Okay, Sayan is asking, if everyone exam is different, does that mean PMI does not share the exact exam details? This is something that, just like Coca-Cola, they have preserved their secret for a long time. They don't share it, and but most of the time, what happens? What I know for sure is that the exam is booked there. It's not that it is possible three people giving exam, they have different. What they shared with us, there's an exam bank just like my question bank, and randomly questions are selected from it. It's not based on your experience or anything, but randomly it comes there, right? So this is what basically happened. Okay, Nathan is asking a very important thing. So since it was your second attempt, what are the efforts you have made to control your stress since it was second attempt?
Here I would like to share with you people one supplement or vitamin which I am using for my stress management, for my cognitive power, for strengthening my memory. It's for temporary use. It's for an asteroid. I will share with you people a picture. You can use that vitamin and you can make your own search, and it's very useful for the people who are studying. They are student, they are doing some job which is related to their mental hard efforts. This vitamin I used before going to the exam, and I was using it during my mocks, and it helps me to concentrate, don't feel tiredness, anxiety, like these things. And my mind was very active during the exam, and I was focusing on the exam during all these 4 hours, and it's helped me a lot. And I will suggest you people that use it if you people like, if you feel that your memory is weak and you are feeling some tiredness during the exam. So
Yeah. Yeah, everyone, it's a medical advice. I would not go and put it into that way.
that's my personal suggestion. If you people
Yeah,
make a
yeah, so,
pre-research before going
yeah,
to it.
yeah. Apart from Agile, where did you get most of the question?
Hybrid.
Hybrid? Like, no stakeholder communication team, if I put into that.
Most of the question was related to the processes, and it was related to the people section. You can say that, like there were some scenarios. Team is in a geographical areas all around the world. There was about 8-10 questions in which they said that a team is on a geographical area, the team is in international locations, and how you have to manage these things. So that team section as a risk section, and there was a lot of questions from the risk, from the resources, and communication also. Communication also, and few questions was from the procurement questions was totally different, and 2-3 questions I just viewed. Just it's my first experience with that, but I managed.
Hmm, hmm. Okay, so you manage that thing. Okay, that's an important thing into that. Okay, few more question and then we have to solve question answers. Okay, on a serious note, I think your mind map should help here. Okay, of course, did you take 2 breaks?
Yes, must, because my mentor told me you must have to take the break, and I followed him, and it was very helpful me, even in my last section. before just 20 minutes remaining and I was feeling tiredness, then I used Mr. Amir formula, a long breathe and relax 3 times, and I felt comfortable. And these things, your breaks, during breaks, take a sip of water. Don't drink too much water, only little water. And uh, when you feel anxiety, take a breathe and feel relaxed. Don't get panic about the time. I'm 100% sure that everybody will manage the time when he will have a good practice on mocks. If you people say that no, I will manage the time in the exam, and you are not caring about Mr. Amar instruction, and you people are not uh, uh, doing a good job on simulator and in mocks, then definitely it will be a challenge for you people during the exam.
Hmm.
But these things will make your habit to manage the exam easily. It's not a big thing.
Hmm. Okay, okay, that's an awesome thing to put into the context. Okay, so sir tada nikal diya. Do their share score. Everyone's scores were different. So as I said, his score was mostly 70%. Was not about, never about the score. Gee, anyone has any other question? Muzammil Saab, thank you very much. Now comes the most important thing. You know, my mantra always there is that each one teach one, right? Always I want that we give back to the community, you guys give back to the community, and for that I always request all of you to work into that way. So first of all, it starts with your group. Whatever the questions they may have, please try to answer them. I'm 100% sure they will be reaching you out, they will be asking you a question. So whatever the questions they may have, please sir, try to answer them, try to work with them. Okay, secondly, I'm gonna ask you to make some question answer. You know how important PMP marathon is, right? So make
Yeah.
some questions. We will be using them. We will have PMP marathon next Saturday. So I will be using those question answers in PMP marathon. Okay, that's a very important thing. You already talked about the customized roadmap that I gave you, coaching calls and follow up. Did you read any book apart from PMP booklet?
Yes, I read one book. It was from my first attempt,
No,
Andrew
no,
Ramsey.
no, no, no. When you came to my training,
Yeah, when I came to you, I already purchased your books. Two books. One is the little one, and
booklet,
this, and one is the big book. Uh, I
pathway to PMP and
yeah,
PMP. Uh, you had these two, right?
yes,
Pathway to
this
PMP
both.
and
Yeah,
PMP
this
booklet.
both. I
Yeah.
read both books. These were very
Yesterday,
helpful.
yesterday, by the way, we launched this 70 tips and tricks. This is the all the tips and tricks that we have. I changed the cover. I was not able to put that cover there, but we were working into that. Okay.
But I want to add one thing here. So many times when I was doing a RCA, for getting clarification, I used AI like Chat GPT,
Hmm.
and there is a specific section in it, PMI Infinity.
Hmm.
That is very useful
Hmm.
for the students who need the clarification why my question is wrong and what's the right answer. But one thing I noticed there, every time chat gpt is not right.
Hmm.
So many times about 20% they was giving me a wrong answer,
Hmm.
and when I gave them the right option, this is a simulator's right option, then they clarify that why this is right, why this is wrong. So when students need clarification, they can use AI. It's very helpful for getting deep knowledge
Hmm.
about the scenarios.
Hmm. Hmm. This is like this is a very interesting thing to put into the context, that we need to make sure that all the things that we do, they are perfectly aligned, and we worked into the best possible way, right? So yeah, AI will beat all the people, even me and everyone else. But right now it is learning, it is moving it along the way. Okay, so Vietnami, so so they came from okay, so this came from team topics. Yeah, so after that team topic came, right? Right after stakeholder, sir giving medical medical treatment also. I'm not giving. I stopped it. I said no medical advice. You in US, this is a big issue. When you give some medical advice, it's not like Pakistan, India. So how to get these books? If you are my student, uh, this books hard copy is available in Riyadh. You can pick it Abu Dhabi. You can pick it Qatar. You can pick it Oman. You can pick it in US. I'll send it to you. If the books are not available there, you can always, I can give you e-copy, and you can buy from Amazon also. Same goes for this I given to all my students e-copy. This we launched is yesterday. I give it in the coaching call. So if you are my student, you will get it no matter what. If you are my student, otherwise you can buy it from Amazon. Sir, any final advice?
My final advice to everybody is that follow Mr. Amir. Whatever he is saying, whatever work he is giving to you, timely do it. Don't ignore the things. Don't linger on. He always said one is greater than zero. That's the right thing. Every day do something to improve yourself. Every day do, even you are busy in your office or in your job or anywhere in other professional activity. Every day do something for you.
Mm.
It's not for your coach, it is for you own. When you will do efforts collaboratively, after a month you will see difference in your learning.
Mm.
And ultimately one day, a day will come when you will go to the exam and will pass. If you will not do efforts slowly, and you will not integrate or collaborate,
Mm.
then definitely you will not be able to pass, and one day that you will desperate and you will leave these things.
Mm. That's a very important thing. Consistency and continuously working into that way is a very critical part, what he just mentioned, and we need to maintain that thing, right? That's a very critical part. Most of the time, people will give up because of any XYZ reason, right? But in order to make sure that you never give up, you need to continuously work into it. Thank you very much, Mitesh. I just said it. You can get me. I will send it to the e-copies of all these. Zubair Saab, do send me a good picture of you. I'll use it as a thumbnail. And I'm really proud of you, sir. And thank you very much. Now comes each one teach one. Let's do that. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
So, guys, now let's solve the question answer. I hope that session motivated you. Zubair Saab motivated you. How Muzammil Zubair joined the program. The first attempt he took very good trainings. All were good, but things did not ended in is not. But then he joined, and even he was very much. I want to give exam. I worked with him, but finally, he was able to clear the exam. So now let's solve some question answers. I want to go through some team questions and some other questions today. So are you ready to solve this question? Put yes in the chat box. Okay. So we'll start from where we ended in the EST coaching call. So today is more of a identify the keywords and go toward that exact keywords to solve the questions. Okay, that is my recommendation here. So let's go for that. So solve this question, and I will tell you again how basically one keyword can make the entire difference in this question answers. One keyword is the entire game here. Now, this team topic is very important topic. Like as he was saying that the second most questions came from this team topic, and when we are solving the team topic, we need to understand what the context is, from where the questions are actually coming, what is being asked in the question. Okay, so I always say that when you see any of these things, you must know compromising both parties give up. Okay, that's the keyword here. Smoothing, discuss the conflict, and then you delay it for some other time. Problem solving, discuss and solve. Avoiding, don't discuss, just document. Forcing, you took the decision. Okay, another interesting thing, compromising is lose-lose. Smoothing, like you are delaying the conflict, but it comes under lose-win. I like to make it more lose-lose, but it is win-win. Problem solving is win-win. Avoiding, lose-lose. Forcing, win-lose. Because here I care more about myself as compared to other people. So this is an important integration whenever you are solving the question, and look it into this way. Okay, so let's go into the context of the question. You are a very busy project manager. Team members are having discussion about a particular issues. You went to the meeting, listened to both parties. They are right in their own way, but attention is directing. This is a keyword here, is directing from the main point. You shared with them, let's discuss this thing later at some other time. Right now, other things are important. So you are delaying the conflict. Which conflict management technique we have used here? So of course, we delayed the conflict. So that is smoothing here. Okay, that is smoothing here. So I hope that makes sense to everyone. Okay, how each work into that and how we are looking into that. Thanks a very detailed feedback. Thanks and appreciate very input. Thank you, Manaila. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked this video, please do like the video. When you like the video, other people can also see. My goal here is to motivate other people. Other people can also learn from it. So please do like the video. Okay, what are the 4 documents here? Let's look into that. Engineers, do you want to become certified? Can you please explain all the 4 documents while you are solving the question answer? That's important. When you are solving the question answer, it's important that you know what does each mean. RESI, it shows who is responsible. Accountable, whom to consult, and whom to inform. Burn down chart, it shows how much work is remaining. Work is remaining. There was a question in one of the simulator, which people got confused. So can I ask you a cross question here? Put yes or no on this question. I would like to know. Okay. So the question was something like that. Let's say this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. What does this shows? What does this black area shows? What does this shows? What do you think? On a burn down chart, what does these dotted line shows? What this area till this, what does it shows? What does it shows actually? The purpose of burn down is, the purpose of burn down chart is burn down shows how much work is remaining, right? This is the burn down purpose. But this area, the highlighted area, shows how much work has been completed. How much work has been completed. This highlighted area, this is a very interesting thing. How much work is completed. Is that clear to everyone? This is an important thing here because 2-3 students got confused here. Okay, that's a very important thing here. Okay, let's go for the burn up chart. Okay, burn up chart. Now, burn up chart, if we look into that, exactly opposite of that, it will shows how much work has been done. How much work has been done. Okay, cumulative flow diagram. It's a visual Kanban. Okay, it's visual Kanban, shows bottleneck. So it's something like that. Identify the bottleneck. So these are the 4 tools. The purpose of solving any question is not just the question itself. You should know 4 options, their purpose, how the 4 options are correlated with that. Okay. So one of the team member asks you who is responsible. So all these are information radiators, right? But we are talking right now about RASI chart. Okay. I hope other questions can be easily clear for you in this way. Guys, give the justification why. You are managing an IT project, one of the stakeholders asks you how much work is remaining. We already discussed when the work is remaining, it is burn down chart. Okay. Which information radiator is it now? Okay. So you are a manager in IT project, stakeholder asks you how much work has been done. Now we always look for the keywords. Now here the keyword is how much work has been done. Okay, so we already discussed this info. So this is the power of elimination technique. At one option you spend 4 minutes, other options you can just identify the keywords and move ahead, right? So we know burn up chart. Radiator means that shows something. Information radiator mean it is showing you information. Burn up, burn down chart, task board, Kanban board, Tariq Sahab, all these are information radiators. Now it's a very interesting question. The option should have been different, but we do have, it is what it is. We have two options that are actually right here. Okay, two options are actually right here. I see only 22 people have liked it, but there are 40 people watching. I'm gonna request all of you to please like the video so that we can reach to more people here. Please, everybody do like this. Engineers. You are managing a large project, you identify what is causing the delay. Which information can up? Okay, burn up, burn down is eliminated. Now we have both of the answer. Which tool is used for that purpose? Okay, which tool is used for that purpose? The tool that is used basically is Kanban board. If the question said which is the visual tool, right? The both actually shows us. Now this is an important thing. Both show us this thing, but the purpose of Kanban is specifically used only for this purpose. So that's why, only that's why Kanban would be the right answer. Otherwise, both are. If Kanban was not in the answer, cumulative flow diagram would be the straightforward answer. Let's go next question. engineers, do you want to become certified? Okay, you are a Scrum Master working on a large Scrum project. The client came to you and shared that the goal is obsolete. Now, this is a very critical part. Now, this many times people says, okay, what will we do that? Respond to a change over following a plan. Respond to a change over following a plan. And this does not make sense to carry out. He wants you to cancel it. First of all, do you have authority? First, question number one. Can sprint be cancelled? Can sprint immediately, guys? Can sprint be cancelled? Can sprint cancel? Yes, it can cancel. Okay. Question: who can cancel it? Only product owner can. Tell him it's not possible. This is not. Cancel the sprint. Okay. Immediate have a meeting with the product owner. Yes. Have a meeting with no. A and D eliminated between B and C. Product owner only has the authority to do it. Only PO can do it. It's an important thing. Okay. Let's go to the next question. You're the Scrum Master of a startup. Your team has estimated velocity of a current sprint to be 56 point, but product owner is insistent it should be 70 point. You try to facilitate the meeting, but you could not reach an agreement. Now you must take side. As a Scrum Master, whose side you will take? Interesting question. Why? Normally, Scrum Master does not take side. But when we want to see how much work can be done, the real question is how much work can be done. This is the question. Okay. Escalate to sponsor. He should not take a side, but they are responsible. Product owner is not responsible for how much work to done. So what to do, team decide how to do. I like Aftab what you put into that. B is the right answer. Next question. You are the project manager. Your team has done their best to complete all user story. When they show it to the customer, 3 user stories have been rejected. In which document you will... Now, this is a very twisted question. Okay? This is a very twist question. In the entire question, the question is saying one thing. And in the second thing, the question is saying the other thing. Here it is saying in which document accepted users stories are put. Accepted, irrelevant, no. Rejected user story go here. Accepted are only put into product increment. There are only 3 artifacts: product backlog, sprint backlog, product increment. I need to see the question is talking about which thing. And the question here is talking about product increment. It's a good question. It's easy, but good question. You are the project manager of large military project. You have identified all the risk. You have made a plan for them. When risk occurred, they were according to the agreed plan. Another risk occurred. Another risk occurred that was not identified before. So here's a very important thing. Risk register identified and planned. Unplanned. How process works. Summary. Here problem has happened. Problem has happened. So it will go to issue log. The problem has happened. So that's why it will go to issue log. Next question. You are the project manager. You have identified all the risk in the project. You have made a plan for them. When risk occurred, they were according to the plan, but suddenly is identified. You made a plan for it. Which document you will update? You made a plan for it. Something has a plan here. Something has a plan here. I know my line of action. So it will be risk register. Last question for today. Deepika, risk management plan. Sharia, risk report, risk management plan. Okay, so let's see. Again, 4 keywords we need to see. Risk register, identified risk. Issue log already happened. Risk management plan, how the process will happen. And risk report, summary of it. So you are the project manager of a large military project. You have identified all risk in the current project. You have made a plan for them. When risk occurred, they were according to a plan. Another risk is identified. It was not identified. You made a Now that's why I said read the last line. The only question is this: you want to audit where the process was followed or not. Process is talked about the risk management plan. It has nothing to do with the risk register, issue log, Deepika, or risk report. No. So C is your answer. So it was the 10 question answers that we wanted to solve it today. For my premium students, on Saturday, we are going to have 180 question answers. And this coaching call will be very interesting for you. For those students who are my premium students, don't miss the Saturday coaching call. I will be giving you 60 question answers, 60 question answers, and 60 question answers. Like first I'll give you 60 question answers, you will solve in 80 minutes. Then I'll give you 10-minute break, then 60 question answers, 10-minute break, and then 60 questions. Just like real exam. So do try to complete all your topics before that, and this will be only for premium students and only those people who join the session. I will not share those questions later on. Okay, so if you are not my student, I just want to ask you why not. You see Muzammil, how he shared with you that he took training 2 times. He came to my program, he cleared it. Before that, Ankur had the same story, right? And he cleared it. I can give you thousands of example. People took the training. They did not join the program. Okay, if I put directly to the cost of the program, and I put it there so that you know what you are getting here. Okay. So the program is $899. Whenever I share the first thing comes to your mind, hey, the program is very expensive. Without any doubt, it is. The program is not cheap. But this investment, the things you are getting is many times more. Like just sharing the example of Muzammil, he took $10 training. He took then maybe, I guess, $350 training or something like that. He wasted time, 1.5 years, money, and all those things. Time is the most important resources. He wasted that. There was no guidance into it. But when he worked with me, when he came to the program, what I did for him, I made a special roadmap for him. I made a roadmap that reflects his requirement, his different requirement. Like many of you are saying, what are his score in random mocks? Okay, random are one of my toughest mock. His score was different, right? I was looking exactly where you fall, what you need, what is needed, what is not needed, and according to every single student. I had discussion with your facilitators on almost daily basis, right? Yesterday me and Jane had we had a discussion. I'm discussing with every single student and gave them the roadmap that is built on 2 things: their learning style. The roadmap is based on their learning style, how much time they can give. These are the 2 key factors here that I provide the training for. Thirdly, very important thing, what they need. What they actually need. I make a roadmap according to them. Let me put it this thing. If I am doing something like I'm a business owner and I want to see how I can help more people, how I can guide them, coach them. If I want to do that, and if there's a program, I attended it last year, 3 program, $10,000, $10,000, $18,000. This is only for one reason, how I can expand and stabilize both things. And even if I learn 1 points from that program, I try to implement it. But there was nothing customization there. But I am giving you that customization. I am working into it. I am trying to identify, okay, this works for you. This will be Hythan requirement. This will be Tariq requirement. This is Shamim requirement. This is Radha Krishna requirement. This is Deepika requirement. This is Risha requirement. This is Asmita requirement. This is Nithya requirement. Every single student, I have a one-to-one call when they join. I know them, who has second attempt, who has first attempt, who has third attempt, what is your background, what's your education. I know that. That's why I'm able to make a customized roadmap. That is why I am able to understand, okay, this is the thing that right now it is needed. Okay, this is the thing I can work into that. This is the thing that can add value in your journey. And that is why I give you follow-up system on the basis of that. How many of you, if you are my student, put in the comment box that you get messages from me and my facilitators, whoever is Sudha, Jain, Avais, Said, Laiba, that you get daily messages that uh, asking your status and guiding you accordingly. Please put in the comment, because these comments of you are not like bought it, they are the real comment. And this is, I am making this video, sharing with you guys, for everyone. Why on live session? Because later somebody can buy, but now you can look into that. I'm just talking about the follow-up, and just see how the system is coming. Sajid Fadood from Saudi Arabia is saying daily. Ramis from Saudi is saying daily. Asmita from Japan, she's basically from India, daily. Sumer is from Pakistan, saying daily. Donald from Niger is saying daily. Haitan 5 times in one day. Haitan from New Jersey is saying that. Sheriar from India daily. Ramesh, incredible follow. Nitin, yes. Aisha from Pakistan. Ikram from batch 5 in Saudi daily. Okay. Now from Mauritius, Mitesh is saying it's a very important thing. Like when I see people like, guys, anyone can fail in the exam. That is, exam is challenging, right? But after the failure, there is no one who can hold your hand and guide you. That's okay. Let's try it and get it done. Like Muzammil came to me, he took the 2 trainings. I'm sure they were good, but there was no one to tell him it's okay. Let's get this thing done. It's okay. Like if I put that thing, if I put just Muzammil thing, because you were in that journey, he bought like Udemy course. I guess it was like it was not on sale, or even it is what it is. Okay, he took the training, $350. Okay, then he bought the prepcast, that was $169. Then he bought the book, that was not the part of it, his author book. Then he bought my book, that was also not the part of it. Then booklet, I guess that, let's put $10. This is the money he has already spent, and this is the money, the time that was consumed, right? The time that was consumed was unparalleled. Okay, when he came in the program, everything, like just to give you an idea, guys, where is my book? New book. It is somewhere here. Yeah, just to give you idea, this book was published yesterday. Okay, yesterday I received this 70 tips and tricks. 7 students have asked me, which are my student, in the live session when I showed it, can you send it? I gave it to them. I gave it to them. They have already paid the program. This is the most important thing. It's an end-to-end program, a customized roadmap, follow up. Then this is one coaching call you are having right now. We do on Saturday. I did on Tuesday, right? I did on Monday. 4 question answer session. 4 question answer session. Then you get the community where Sudha is messaging you, where everyone is lifting up each other. Of course, you get the best simulator, final tips. All these things designed only for one goal. Only for one goal, that you become PMP. You become PMP. And this is a one stop for PMP. The training fees is $899 plus exam fee. And this is for today. If you watch this video after 3 months, the program fee will be $1,200. So my facilitator fallen, I'm getting daily and great follow-up, daily The whole team that Amir has formed is a military dictated with complete integrity. Yes, I am an autocratic leader. Manila is 100% right. I'm an autocratic person, a believer of theory X. Okay, a believer of theory X. I force my students to do to do things. I force themselves. I get the results. If you are somebody who is soft, they don't like to follow up, then don't join my program. I don't need your $899 or $5,000 because I am gonna push you. I am gonna be hard on you because my goal is very clear. I want these 3 words with your name, PMP. And I'm gonna be very hard with you. If you want to be softy, join $10 courses or other courses. My course is not for you. Here, I get the results. If you want the results, join the program. Yes, true. Amir is, yes. This is Mitesh, you said it beautifully. Amir is obsessed about making his student PMP. You see, when I wake up and I really want to have a 100% success record. I don't have. My success record is like 99% something, but let's put 99%. Every single student who failed, I consider my failure and I make sure they become PMP. So simple as that. If you want to become PMP, register now and the class start on 18th of July. Let me help you to become certified PMP. And if you do, I'll make sure you become PMP. So my students, see you on Saturday. Everyone else, my number is here. Contact me. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. Good morning, good evening, goodbye. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for joining.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually, like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.
So